Alright, this is the level 30 Blue Mage quest given to us by Martyn in Ul'dah between the Weaver and Miner guilds, I believe. Weaver Miner? Yeah. Scream Blue Murder. I think that's a take on Scream Bloody Murder, but I don't know. Here we go. Learned phase, have you? Good to hear. Listen, I've got a few things to take care of, so your training will have to wait. Sorry, but can you come back later? Cutscene as he walks away. Up walks the plaid red panted lady we saw earlier in a different quest, who was basically saying, hey Martyn, please compete in this arena thing. Well, if it isn't Mercy, how goes the training? Says Royse. My options are, my debut can't come soon enough, or I didn't realize there'd be so much traipsing around. I'm sure it's to help build your stamina. Yes, that must be it. She crosses her arms. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I came to talk to you about Martyn. You and I both know about his recent and highly embarrassing troubles with debt collectors. He assures me that they have been paid off, but it seems he's borrowing from other unsavory characters instead. I can't have my star attraction putting himself at risk like this. If he's involved in something that could damage the reputation of the Celestium, I have a right to know. She turns to the Mumul. How about you two? Surely you must have some idea? Martyn has many secrets. He certainly does. So he went to take care of some things, yes? Perhaps we should look into exactly what these things are. Mercy, he's your teacher. I'll bet you're as eager as I am to get to the bottom of this. Come on, let's go and look for him. I nod. She nods back. Got some sunglasses in her hair. That brown vest that only goes to like mid-torso. Like a brown open jacket, and then like a white undershirt. I think I've described her before, but you know, always nice to keep up with appearances. That's not exactly how the saying is meant to be used, but it's fine. We want the alchemist guild, I think it looks like. Yeah. I just need the Ethernet to port here, and Royse is hiding behind a pillar, spying on whatever. Cutscene interacting with her. He just went into the Alchemist Guild. He's trying not to draw attention by wearing something inconspicuous, and by that I mean not blue. But why all the secrecy? Could he be buying medicine? Perhaps he's got some awful condition. That would explain where all the money's going, but I don't think that's it. He seems to be standing in front of some door. Okay, he has just left the Alchemy Guild, sorry. I don't have my earbud in because it makes it easier to do their accents and stuff. Not that I'm good at it. Where's he off to now? With me, Mercy. The game is afoot. Sherlock Holmes reference. Where is he off to? Hold on. Why are you being like this? We can go to the Thaumaturge's Guild. That's probably the closest. We were just there. Well, yeah, we were. Technically. Sprinting this way to the north, through the outer Ul'dah. Wind up Ramza. Accompany me. Okay, and then just to the northwest of this entrance to Ul'dah, we find Royse standing near some large boulders to be hidden. It looks like he's waiting for someone. Shh, they're here. Cutscene. Looks like a Lalafell and a human, both black-robed. The Lalafell turns to like be a lookout. You know the rules. Money first, says the human. And Martyn hands something over. That ought to do it. Look, I know this ain't exactly above board, but this is costing me more and more every time, and the packages stay the same size. In fact, I think they're getting smaller. Not our problem, mate. Dream flowers are in short supply. If you want them, you'll pay what we ask and take what you're given. Kind of a square-jawed human underneath the black robes. Dream flowers, says Royse. And I guess we were heard. Oh, the little black-robed Lalfell's a monk. Someone's there. Get him. Or a pugilist at this level. I don't know. What have I done? Mercy, you've got to stop them. Okay. So I will... I use 1,000 needles, so I'm just going to Mighty Guard. Put on my slipperiness with toad oil as well. I'll paralyze them. It's always fun. Mind Blast is my paralysis. And they die both together in one cast of 1,000 needles. We talk to Martyn to continue. Cutscene. So you saw everything? I'd better prepare for the worst. Royse comes and joins. Thank you, Mercy. If it weren't for you, things could have turned out very differently. As for you, Martyn, what the bloody hell do you think you're doing? Dream flowers? So, you've been concocting somnus in your spare time? Were you planning to sell it? Or is it all to feed your own addiction? Either way, you can forget about our contract. He looks down. I can explain it. It ain't what you think. She crosses her arms. What is it then? This had better be good. I've been buying dream flowers to make medicine, not somnus. It's for the Wallachie. They need the proper treatment as soon as possible. There's an epidemic, you see, most likely brought over from Eorzea by people like me. This shocks us a little bit. How serious is it? Very. For Eorzeans, it's not much worse than catching a cold, but for the Wallachie, it's life-threatening. Not only that, it's spreading like wildfire. The cutscene goes black, and we get a scene of a downed... kind of like Native American garb is how I'd best describe it. There's a human on the ground who does not seem to be doing well at all. A friend of mine, a Wallachie Chirurgeon, is doing all he can with the traditional medicines, but it's a losing battle. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before they're all taken by the disease. I know I'm not the only Eorzean to visit the New World, but it makes me sick to my stomach to think I'm partly to blame. I can't just stand by and let them die without at least trying to do something. I came back to Eorzea to find a cure. Based on my friend's research notes, I've practically ruined myself, but I eventually came up with a concoction that seems to do the trick. The thing is, it'll take more than a couple of doses to stop the epidemic, and this stuff don't come cheap. There's also the fact that the main ingredient comes from dream flowers, which ain't easy to get hold of. So that explains why you've been dealing with those back alley cutthroats. And I suppose your business at the Alchemist Guild had some connection to the medicine, yes? That's right. Needed some tools and whatnot to help with the mixing. But that's nothing you need to worry about. I've caused you enough trouble already. It's been nice knowing you, Royse. Royse? Whatever. He gives her a bow. She gives a think. If you'd told me all of this from the beginning, we could have worked something out. She nods to herself. I've decided. You can carry on at the Celestium. As for the dream flowers, let's just say I know a few people. He looks up. You're sure about this? Royse, I can't thank you enough. I'll do anything you ask. You can start by putting in a few more performances at the arena. I'm sure the extra money won't go amiss, will it? He gives a nod. I was about to suggest the same thing. I'll perform in every show you've got, if you let me. The fans are clamoring to see more of the Great Desuro, so it makes sense to capitalize on that. Anyway, this hardly seems like the place to discuss business. We should head back. And they do. And I get to teleport. Oh, no. Well, yeah. I've already decided. Probably decided wrong, but we just randomly get our alpaca mount and then pop down to the Thaumaturge's Guild to pop over to the Miners or Weavers Guild, whichever word I see first on the list. Weaver this time. Which means I go south this time. And we find Martyn. And to complete the quest, we talk to him. You did me a good turn by taking care of those Dreamflower peddlers. Sooner or later, they would have bled me dry, one way or another. Royse introduced me to a merchant who handles shipment to alchemists. He gets the Dreamflowers processed before being brought to Ul'dah, which bypasses the ban. Still bloody expensive, mind you. Oh, I almost forgot about your training. To tell the truth, your run-in with those Somnus dealers was probably a better test of your abilities than anything I could have thought up. I might not have much time to spend helping you get ready for the arena, but I can still give you advice. I recommend learning 1,000 needles next. Yeah, dude, I learned it when I was level 20. Because I needed it to learn other spells that you made me learn. Once you've gotten the hang of that one, come and see me. Actually, there's a strong chance I'll be in the middle of a performance, so Latul'Jah will take care of things while I'm away. Remember, your real teachers are the beasts that roam free through the wilderness. You're free to roam too, but if you get lost, your spellbook will show you the way. Good luck, Mercy. He goes away. Martyn already performing many times a day. Latul'Jah worry more shows will kill him. Martyn's blue magic is powerful indeed, but he is just a man. Sometimes he forgets this. Scream Blue Murder is complete. Next quest, probably level 40. Yep. Cool. So that is it for Blue Mage today. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you... I'm probably going to do story quests now. Actually, I kind of want to get 3 more levels of Rogue to do those quests. I want to get Ninja going. We'll see. I will see you guys soon.